Italia della percentuale di raccolta differenziata per l'anno 2007, sono gli ultimi dati ad oggi disponibili, tra qualche giorno usciranno quelli del 2008, dove vediamo che la nostra regione, quindi restringendo sempre di più la situazione, si attesta intorno al 22% nel 2007, quando l'obiettivo era il 40%. Le regioni del nord sono molto più avanti, mediamente sopra il 35%, il centro tra il 15 e il 25%, il sud è ancora indietro.
So, as we see from the diagrams here, we have a gap between northern Italian regions and...
Because 30% the food who buy the people in this country enter in the refrigerator. We don't eat, we don't drink, and after 1 week is in the bin. And 2 months ago, I wrote this book about Italian writer, and there is one thing.
There are people who enjoy throwing things away. They take it home in a plastic bag, put it in the fridge, then wait for a moment in which it transforms itself into a festering mess. It would seem that they purposely buy it in order to throw it into the bin. People who buy rubbish only to throw it into the bin and then go to bed happy. Boxes boxed within boxes. Paper wrapped in paper. Plasticized plastic that travels through Italy and the world of the motorways during the summer and winter only to be thrown into some unknown bin. That milk was probably produced in some other part of the world. Cows milked in Poland.
And to not, always trying to make another way to not pollute.
Saving light bulbs, and we try to turn off the lights in our home. But if we look at the big picture, the main thing we do is we have a lot of hydroelectric power and some windmills, some solar energy.
To make a better environment.
That's to keep us from throwing the bottles in the regular garbage.
And here you see the pollution per inhabitant from 2006. And as you see, Norway is almost the half of what the USA pollute per inhabitant, and we are more than Europe per inhabitant, and that's a lot. And that's probably because we are a welfare state. We have everything in Norway, and we want to have everything, so And I want to say that Norway is also part of the Kyoto Protocol. That means that we try to reduce the CO2 emission and try to reduce the pollution every year, but we can also pay us out of it, and we do. So then we give money to other countries so that they can reduce their pollution in their country. But it's a little bit hard.
And we are from Estonia, and we're gonna talk about our environment problems. Energy is based on oil shale. That means that over 90% from our energy in Estonia are wind power, hydraulic power, a little bit solar power and biomass power. But soon the Latvians will build a nuclear plant, and Estonia is considering to get nuclear power from there. And on the picture you can see our wind park. It's the biggest in Estonia, and it's located on the Pakri Island. So we had a project called Energy Saving School. We had to figure out how to save energy in our school. So we thought that we should put out the lights while classes, because in corridors no one needs the lights, and also check if there are no dropping water taps. And we also checked the enlightenment in the classes, and we figured out that the enlightenment was too big in some places. So And in the conclusion, we can say that schools use a lot of unneeded energy. So, recycling. In Estonia, every person produces 300 kilograms of waste in 1 year. That's a lot. And the easiest way to wipe this little amount is recycling. Many different materials can be recycled, but each type requires a different technique. Because of that, we need to sort the garbage before. In Estonia, we actually have the garbage sorting is a compulsory, but it's not regulated very well. We have very little bins and information, so some people just still throw away the garbage in one place or just under the boots. It was placed in 3rd May 2008, and over Estonia, 50,000 volunteers gathered together and started to collect garbage around their home places, in woods or public places. And in the end of the day, over 10,000 of tons of garbage was collected. So everyone who took part of it, I think they will never throw garbage on the ground again. So, transport. In Estonia we have very many cars and people drive them because the public transport is not very good. But cars produce carbon dioxide, which causes global warming. We also made an experiment where we showed how easily it comes carbon dioxide from burning. But as we have a limited time, we just will put it on the ticket site and everyone can look at it from the video.